everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker episode 9. In the previous episode we were able to finish off a whole bunch of quests. We finished off Svetlana's ring, we brought back the moon radishes, and we helped Amiri kill Duskcutter. We also got a new quest to find the Temple of the Elk. And what I want to do today, at the very least, is examine this old hut that the Stag Lord is interested in. So we went to the Thorn Fort last episode. We kicked some bandits' ass. We took down Kressel. And we learned that this old hut, for some reason, is interesting. So we're gonna go over there and check it out. Before we do that, however, our kineticist, our psychokineticist, has leveled up. So Rhialla is gonna go to level 3. And we're gonna give her a level in kineticist. That gives some more abilities. Let's see. It gives us a wild talent. A kineticist can use wild talents, magical abilities similar to spells, but drawn from the kineticist's innate psychic talent and usable at will. Wild talents are typically spell-like abilities and take a standard action to use unless otherwise noted. Every wild talent has an effective spell level. Kineticist can always select first level wild talents, but she can select a wild talent of a higher level only if her kineticist level is at least double the wild talent's effective spell level. Holy crap, there is a lot of rules there. In summary, we're gonna receive a wild talent. And we are also going to receive enveloping winds. You constantly surround yourself with a whirling torrent of air, crackling arcs of lightning or bolt to protect yourself from ranged attacks. All ranged attacks made with physical weapons suffer a 20% miss chance against you. This ability has no effect on ray attacks. The miss chance increases by 5% for every 5 kineticist levels you possess beyond second. By accepting 1 point of burn, you can increase the miss chance by 5% until the next time your burn is removed. You can continue to accept points of burn to increase the miss chance further up to a maximum of 75%. Well, that's quite interesting. So that's what we get as well. We're gonna take some more skill points. We're gonna put a point in mobility. We're gonna put a point in use magic device. And let's see. That gives us a +4. So yeah, let's put 1 point in lore religion. There's a lot of class skills here, so I'm gonna put 1 point in a number of them. And make this a very well-rounded character, it seems. Then we get a feat. We're gonna take weapon focus so that we can get a +1 bonus on all attack rolls with the selected weapon. And as the weapon, we are of course gonna choose our kinetic blast. And then our wild talent. I'm thinking elemental whispers. You form a friendship with a fragment of your element. The element speaks back to you empathically, like a familiar. Pick a type of creature usually allowed as a familiar. When you gain this wild talent, the familiar gains abilities as usual for a familiar of its type. We are gonna take the hare familiar, because this gives a +4 bonus on initiative and a +2 bonus on perception checks. So there we go. And yeah, that's it. Level 3 Rhialla is complete. Alright, the only thing that I still need to do is give out some equipment. And I'm going to give this chain shirt +1 to Amiri, so that her armor class goes up a little bit. Like our front line, which is Valerie, has an armor class of 25 already, so you know, that's okay. But Amiri could use some more armor class, especially since she tends to run in head first into the fray, which is not really what she's supposed to do. But yeah, she's a bit stubborn when it comes to fighting. Then let's see. So this gives her an armor class of 16 instead of 15. Well, it's only 1 point, but it's 1 point. How about that for reasoning, huh? It's only 1 point, but it's 1 point. And Lindsay, I'm gonna give Lindsay a Cloak of Resistance +1, because that gives the wearer a +1 resistance bonus on all saving throws. And since she's the one who is tackling all the traps, if it goes wrong, she could use any bonus she gets, I guess. And then we can start heading out. Alright, so this abandoned hut is all the way to the left, so that is exactly where we are going to head. 13-hour journey, let's go. And let's head to the abandoned hut. There is the Guardian of the Bloom, it seems. Is that the one that we spoke to in our room? I think so, huh? You are here, please follow me. I guess that's what we'll do then.
In due time.
Ouch. That's a harsh upbringing. And what are we supposed to learn from that? Not quite sure, actually. Rotted wooden racks long ago used for drying herbs. Okay.
What's that?
Uh-huh. That is a box with a gem and some gold and a potion of enlarged person. Well, that's always welcome. Do we need to continue further on? I'm guessing yes. Where did that guardian run off to, actually? Oh. Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You will never give me orders again. Uh-oh. Well then, summon your power, or maybe you'd like to try dying. Because I'm not your toy. Is that the Stag Lord and his dad? Oh, kicking the dead. Alright, it's clear. You made your point. Oh, he's not dead. Well, then kick him a couple of more times. No? Okay. So, I'm assuming that this is where the Stag Lord used to live. So let's rob the place. There is a topaz ring, a potion of vanish. Alright, it's all good and well. And
I failed. I'm sorry.
come on, Lindsay. You can do better.
The deed is done.
Whoopla. A masterwork dwarven Urgrosh. That's a pretty cool weapon, if you ask me. And a masterwork Earthbreaker. Damn. Two-handed. And two-handed. 1 to 8, 2 to 12. Is that something that Amiri can use? That would be very interesting, actually. Is that the case, though? 1 to 10 damage, it's two-handed. So the Earthbreaker she could use, that would be a lot more damage. Oh, and the range is a lot further with the Fauchard, actually. Let's just keep the Fauchard. I actually took... didn't I take a feat for that specifically? Yeah, weapon provision Fauchard. Yeah, okay. So let's stick with the Fauchard. Alright. Nothing to see here. Please continue. Oh, there's the Guardian again. That's where she ran off to.
I've been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph.
There was a guy in my tribe. Kept walking around listening to voices. After a while, they told him to jump off a cliff. Be careful what you listen to.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Amiri. The strange vision. A young man and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
And we will. But tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about my ally.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze.
Such a lovely, sultry voice. I could listen to her for quite a while.
The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more. Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers.
And now we smell a storm coming.
Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet.
Would you be willing to share the details of your story about these evil powers, the enchanted forest, the monster?
One day, perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
So tell me what to do next.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the Druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
I'll return later. Farewell.
I will be waiting.
So, it's this hut you mean that we have to look for more clues? Small deserted timber shed. I doubt that that's the hut, right? Yeah, I don't think we can walk around here. Oh, there may be a hut coming up. That looks like a hut. Okay. So let's see, there is some kind of men here or something. Nugra's Lost Notes. I went to the old Temple of the Elk again today. Wicked, gloomy place just like my soul. It used to shine once, and it is hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide. Alright. So
You
what
come
is
again.
this?
Did you find something?
I found the Druid's notes. They mention a Temple of the Elk. Can this help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the stag god. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey. I see, so, okay, that wasn't too hard, it seems. Let's see if we can find some more around here.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Well, there is a ferocious wolf. Let's
Strike as one.
kill it. Yep. By the way, I upped the difficulty again a little bit. Because last episode, like, everything died after one hit almost, so that was a bit too easy. So, yeah, here we go, another tenderloin, and no skin. And there's nothing there. It's a empty box. Alright. Anything else that may be worth noticing? A wooden house, time-worn and apparently deserted. Okay. And there is another big crate over here. That maybe is interesting. Silver chain, bone necklace, and another gem. Okay, not super interesting.
This requires your attention.
Oh, and we found some hidden thing again, a hidden stash. With another token of the Dryad. Oh, we've been gathering a bunch of these already.
That is not far.
So let's see if there is something on the right side of the map, maybe. If there is actually a chance to go there. Look at that rabbit go! Go, rabbit, go! Run! Run into the rocks! Run! Hey, we found some more herbs that will help with the pancakes. Poor rabbits. And, oh, we cannot go back the way we came, it seems. So, we have the Temple of the Elk revealed now. That is a good thing. The question is this where the Stag Lord is? And if so, then it might be a bit too early to go there. I'm not sure if we can beat the Stag Lord at level 3. So what we could do is... let's see, what else do we need to check around here? Are there more locations? Ratnook Hill we didn't go into. Trail in the hills. Might be interesting to take a look at. The old oak, I think there is some troll walking around there. But let's take a look at the oak that strayed over there and see what we can find at that location. Let's see, seems to be a rather large open area. And the fog, as always, is ever present.
In due time.
Just taking a look around, if we can spot stuff like this. Which is... Restovic Sorceress Discharge Staff. Okay. I hope we find this Antiquities collector quite soon. That's gonna give us a lot of money. Insane Dryad. Where is an Insane Dryad? Oh, there is an Insane Dryad. Hey, Insane Dryad. How are you doing? There's that rabbit again, going crazy.
Ah!
Well, I guess she attacked us. Okay then. I have no idea how strong she is, but we are going to electric blast her. Let's see. Valerie, why don't you charge? Smilodon, you can do the same thing. And then Amiri, you can rage. Okay, that went a lot better than expected. So it's great that Amiri stays back and can hit from the second line. That's actually super helpful. And that gave us a bunch of XP. That's good. Another gem and a dagger. That's super interesting, but let's see if we can find some more insane dryads. Doesn't really look like it. Did we forget? We forgot Lindsay over there. Hey Lindsay, why don't you join us, huh? So where are we gonna go next? I think this is all. Should we go to the trail in the hills? That might take a while. Alright, so while traveling to the trail in the hills location, I also had this random encounter with the Technic League, and I was able to beat them. Unfortunately, I didn't record that. But now I have their encampment on the top left, as you can tell, so we can pay them a visit and see what's up over there. It's a bunch of slavers, it seems. So yeah, we'll see. First, let's take a look at the trail in the hills.
Follow my lead.
The trail goes left or right. Which should we pick? Let's go to the left and see what happens. It goes up and there is... It's not a monster, it seems. Nope. It's a strange jumping creature. Not quite sure what that's supposed to be. But looks like a bit of a squirrel, maybe. There is a mature leopard who looks quite big. So let's charge on in with the whole gang. Let's put Amiri on rage again and do all the standard stuff. Kinetic blade. Enveloping winds. Okay, yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that on right now, but that's fine. And Amiri, you can inspire courage. Phew! Did you see it charge? It charged Valerie, like just ran past. Yeah, past Gran, past Amiri, and then it died. Sorry, leopard. Let's skin you, or not. So if we can't skin you, then let's see what's up here. There is a dead kobold on the ground, which has a magical short bow, it seems. It's always good to know.
That is not far.
Let's follow the road here, see where it leads us. Does it lead us into the fog?
As it should be.
I think we are back at our starting location, yes. So there is not really... oh, there is something to find there, it seems. There is some loot down here that we didn't pick up yet. And another scorched fragment of a necklace. Alright, so we traveled all the way over here for not a lot, to be honest. Would it make a difference if we go up there, actually? That could be. Let's take a quick look if that makes a big difference. Maybe it goes into one of those story elements. So let's head up there first. Nope, it doesn't. Alright, in that case, let's see, Ratnook Hill, we didn't go inside. So that's a possibility. Maybe there's some extra XP to be found at Ratnook Hill. And let's see. Explore the vicinity of the old sycamore. Yeah, we've done that, but we still haven't found a way to get into that main hall, actually. But let's take a look at Ratnook Hill first. Okay, so I've been here before, and this was an area full of traps. And then there was one region where we could go inside, and that part I didn't do. So let's try that right now and see what we find. Will it be rats?
To victory!
Were rat? Oh. A were rat. Can we take down a were rat? Do we need magical weapons or something? That's a good question. I have no idea, actually.
Work. I must be doing it wrong.
Oh, there is another one. Damn.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Yes. Oh boy. Rhialla. Let's shoot some stuff. Why is Valerie attacking there? I don't get it. Yikes. Explosive bomb. Critical hit, damn, that's a good one. Another bomb. Alright, well, we took down some were-rats. Relax. I'm wondering though, why is that like some ability? What did the were-rat do? Explosive bombs, yeah, and then all of a sudden Valerie attacks the were-rat, misses, and then runs over to Rhialla and hits her for some reason. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but yeah, anyway. So we got some magical kukris, a belt, some more armor. Alright, let's collect all that stuff. There is a helmet. Some potions, masterwork club, okay. And then we have, let's see, a wand of shield, it's always handy. And, oh, that's a whole bunch of good stuff. Some rings, pearls, yeah, bring it, bring all that stuff. A golden ashtray, yeah. Okay. Great. Alright, so we cleared Ratnook Hill. Did that give us some good XP actually? I'm wondering. Where did the XP go? Alright, so I think we have pretty much cleared the whole entire inside here. I'm gonna go up there to see what that if that leads to a location. The Riverine Rise. Yes, it does. We haven't seen that one yet. And let's check it out. It's still raining.
All according to plan.
Well, that's good to know. Anything at all? Doesn't look like it so far. Maybe we should go the other side. Yikes, what the hell is that? A large water elemental? Yeah, for sure we cannot take that one on, but I just want to see what it does.
Serves you right.
Yeah, serves you right. Sing a song, Lindsay. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. If we had something with fire, that would be interesting. It's reduced damage, but at least it's taking damage. What? Okay then, that went extremely quickly. 18 experience. Well, it looked a lot tougher than it actually was.
In due time.
Who's that? Nobody there.
Follow my lead.
And we cannot go in here, it seems, for some reason. Yeah, apparently not. Okay.
That is not far.
That's a pity. Okay, so I shouldn't shit my pants with every single creature that I see, because that large water elemental wasn't so hard to take down after all. That being said, I think we need to head over to the Temple of the Elk and see what we can do over there. So that's where I'm gonna travel next, and then I'll see you when I get there. Alright, so our party suffers from heavy encumbrance again, so I was actually on my way back to Oleg's trading post, and then I ran into another area that I haven't seen yet, which is the Boggard Hunting Grounds. So we're going to explore that one first, then we're gonna head back to Oleg, sell everything, rest, and then we're gonna head over to the Temple of the Elk.
Just letting the ink dry.
Running won't help you!
And Miri is on her way out, it seems. Lindsay, why don't you do some hideous laughter? That sounds fun. And I want some more electric blasts. Or kinetic blasts. What's it called? Electric blast. Hey, I was right. What up? Sounded a bit like Bruce Lee there. Hey, Amiri, if you want to get into the heroic stories and stuff, then, you know, running away is not really like a smart thing to do, right?
Defeat is not an option.
Yeah, exactly.
Left yourself open.
Now it's Valerie that's gonna run away. Okay. Alright. These aren't too hard to defeat, it seems. Where is Valerie? Has she returned yet? Or is she still making saving throws? Oh, there she is. There she is, good old Valerie. there more boggards running around? There is actually a dead body. Can take a look at. An unidentified ring, a shining scale, and a beetle in amber. Well, that sounds good. Anything else? Look at my Smilodon go. It's like a bit of slippery ground here, it seems. And we forgot some loot. Can we take it if we leave?
To plan.
Yes, we can. Oh, that was quite a lot of loot, actually. Yes, please. Let's take it and let's leave. Alright, so we are back at Oleg's trading post. We've sold all the armor and everything. And I've given a number of items to the party members. Let's quickly check those out. So Gren has a scimitar +1 now. He already had a headband of inspired wisdom, but yeah, I'm just highlighting it now. He also has a cloak of resistance, and he has the +1 armor bonus Tartuccio's present. For Rhialla, she now has a leather armor +2, which brings her armor class to 18. Amiri has a ring of protection and has banded mail, which brings her armor class to 19. Lindsay, I've given her the headband of vast intelligence. Not that she really needs it, but you know. She also has a cloak of resistance +1, Shailen's embrace. She has studded leather +1, and she has a belt of incredible dexterity in the hopes that she will hit more often with her bow. She also has a composite short bow +1 right now. And I've also given her a shock short sword +1 just in case that she ever needs it. Probably not. And then we have Valerie. I've given Valerie full plate +1, which brings her armor class to 28. So that's quite nice. She also has a cloak of resistance and a ring of protection. Alright, so I'm gonna rest up in here, and then in the next episode we are gonna head over to the Temple of the Elk. That's it for this episode. If you've enjoyed that, by all means hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to follow along on our adventures. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode.